Hello, my name is Rachel and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking you through my 7-week portfolio update for FreeTrade. So I've had this portfolio since the 4th of January when I deposited just £100 into it, and I wanted to see how much I could get it to grow over the course of the next year. So I'm not putting any extra money into it myself. I have got a few free shares which I will share with you and let you know what I've done with them as well, just so that you understand that I'm not including those in the calculations for this video. So apart from that, the only deposit that I've put in is £100 that I put in myself on the 4th of January. And so far in 7 weeks, just by itself, so just growth from these different stocks and shares, this account has gone up 15.29%. So all of that growth is all from the different stocks and shares going up, or obviously down as well. So I'm really pleased with that. So the total balance on this account is showing as £143.30, and of that £28.01 is from free shares which I've got from FreeTrade. So I've got those by people, so family and friends have used the link, and then a couple of people that have watched this video have also used the link, so thank you so very much if you've done that. And the link is down below if anyone wants to open up a FreeTrade account. What happens is when you deposit money into the account, you get a free share and I do too, which is awesome. So thank you to those couple of people who've used that link on here. That's awesome. I'm really pleased with that. Yes, £28.01 is from free shares, and they were 5 free shares that I got, and I actually sold every single one of them and chose to invest in the stocks and shares that I wanted to buy instead. Unless I get a free share that is something that I would have chosen to invest in anyway, then I'll definitely hold on to it. But if it's not something that was part of my plan and it's not something I'm interested in, then I will sell it. So the 5 ones that I got that I've sold were Fallen Angels, Endo, Standard Charter, Embraer and LG as well. So I was kind of tempted to keep LG, but I ended up selling it. The actual growth in terms of the money going up, I've made 15.29% in the last 7 weeks, which I am so pleased with. I think when I compare that to something like the general growth of the stock market on the whole, is averages at about 7% in a year. So to make over double that in 7 weeks is awesome, and I'm really pleased with that. So I'm going to talk about my 3 top shares that I have on this account in a minute, but I just wanted to explain to you how I buy these shares and why I buy them. So I basically buy them and plan to hold on to them. So these aren't stocks and shares that I am buying and selling. I haven't got this £100 account. I'm not looking at it daily and making different trades daily. These are stocks and shares that I think I can hold on to for a few months, maybe a few years even, and see them grow. So definitely wouldn't consider myself a trader. I'm not buying and selling on a daily basis, but obviously if something takes my interest, then I might buy something new, or if I think actually this isn't working out for me anymore, then I might sell. So I'm going to talk you through my top 3 performers. The first one that I'm going to talk through is one that has performed very well over the course of the last 7 weeks, and that is Zylab. So Zylab for me has gone up 35.72% in the last 7 weeks. So it hasn't had a great week this last week, it's gone down 1.36%, but overall 35.72% in 7 weeks is really awesome. So Zylabs is a holding company mainly engaged in the biopharmaceutical field. The company is focused on discovering or licensing, developing and commercializing proprietary therapeutics that address areas of large unmet medical needs in the China market. So this includes oncology, autoimmune and infectious disease fields. So they're quite an unusual company in that they're very specific to that field. So it might not be a company that you perhaps would have thought about investing. It certainly wasn't something that popped straight into my mind when I thought about investing. But once I did my research, it was something that I thought could be very good. So a lot of the stocks and shares that I hold are ones that I think are very good and I know more about and have personally used. For example, PayPal, that kind of share that I think I've used this, I like the service, awesome, is doing well. This is one, obviously I do not use the services of this biopharmaceutical company, and it's a bit more unusual, but having done my research I thought it was something that I would invest in, and it has done very well. So I'm really pleased with that one. Now the next 2 that I'm going to talk about are 2 that have done very well in the last week. rather than overall, because some of these stocks and shares, as I said, I have bought more recently with money that's come in from those free shares, which is amazing, and I'm so pleased with that. So the first one that's done really well in the last week is Farfetch. So that has gone up 5.16% in the last week, which is awesome. Very, very pleased with that. So I actually included Farfetch in an Invest With Me video that I did a couple of weeks ago. So it was one of the newer ones that I bought, and I did a bit of research into it. I thought it looked really interesting. So Farfetch is basically an online platform for selling very luxury designer goods. So it's kind of got a sort of Net-a-Porter vibe. They also focus on reselling high-end products. So they have used products for sale as well. They're obviously still very, very expensive and very, very high end. They have had some investment from Alibaba last year, so they are really doing very, very well. Obviously they're an online platform for luxury, and with lockdown and with obviously COVID, things you can't go and buy luxury items as easily as you could before, and they focus on selling items from boutiques. So I think they stock items from 700 different boutiques. They're a British Portuguese company, and in the last week for me they've gone up 5.16% in their share price, which is absolutely awesome. So they've had a really, really good week. The next one that's done really well for me is Dexcom. So that's a kind of another medical company. It's gone up 3.55%, and they are basically focused on diabetes care. So let me get a little bit more information up on them just to tell you. So yes, as I said, they focus on diabetes. So I'm just going to read this description out to you. So Dexcom is a medical device company. The company is focused on the design, development and commercialization of continuous glucose monitoring systems. So obviously a really important company doing some great work in the diabetes field. So yeah, they have gone up 3.55% in the last week, which is awesome growth, and I am really, really pleased with that. So yeah, I hope you found this video interesting. So I will list my portfolio down below as a whole, but just to read out to you so you can hear as well if you want to hear all of the shares that I hold in this FreeTrade portfolio. So I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shares in this portfolio. So quite small amounts in each. As I said, I started with £100 on this. So yeah, small amounts across each. But yeah, I will just talk you through them and then just say the percentage growth or loss that they've had. So of those 11, 10 of them are up, and just one of them's down at the moment. It's down quite a significant amount. You need to decide whether I want to sell it or hold on to it, basically. But the first one is Twilio, which is up 24.90%. Dexcom is up 14.5%, which was one of the ones I featured this week. Solar Edge is up 0.69%. Farfetch is up 11.11%, which is huge and has gone up this week quite a lot. Netflix is up 0.78%, so not great, but okay. Zylab, as I said, is up 35.72%, so a lot overall in the last 7 weeks. Ceres or Keres, not sure how to say it, is up 10.86%. UMC is another one that I bought in that Invest With Me video, so it's a semiconductor. So this is fairly new, so it's gone up 7.87%, and I think I bought it a couple of weeks ago now. Then I have Square, which is up 22.79%. C, which I bought really recently with some of the money that I got from one of the free shares that I sold. So C has gone up 1.35%, and I probably only bought that about 4 days ago, I think, a week ago maybe maximum. And then CRISPR Therapeutics, so this is the one, I'm not sure what to do with it. If anyone has any opinions on CRISPR Therapeutics, but it is down 27.56%, but it only forms £3, £3.18 of my portfolio, so very small amount. If anyone has any opinions on CRISPR Therapeutics, then let me know. It'd be really interesting, and I will do some more research of my own and look at whether I want to hold on to that or not. So if you want to have a look at any of these stocks and shares yourself, I will list them down below. I am by no means an expert. This is definitely a beginner portfolio. I've been investing for a couple of years now, but that has been predominantly in funds, and it's only been recently that I've been looking at investing in individual stocks and shares myself. So definitely do your own research. I will pop the link to FreeTrade down below where you can get a free share if you do want to start investing. But I definitely think if it is something you're interested in, then definitely do your own research. Make sure that you only invest any money that you would be not happy to lose, no one's happy to lose, but money that you don't need. Yeah, because I would hate for anyone to use these links and lose money that they really need. So yes, I wish you all the very best. Any questions, do let me know. I will definitely answer them. And I hope you're all having a really lovely weekend. I'm going to go and have some nice toast and a cup of tea. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.